Namaste. Let's begin this practice in seated meditation. So you can place your hands wherever it feels right for you. I'll place one hand to my heart, one hand to my belly, just to feel the rise and fall of the chest as the breath flows in and out. Don't be afraid to close your eyes and just take a moment to check in. That's it. Just take this moment to look inward and just see where the breath is today. I have a little toddler at home, and often when I pick her up from daycare or from a play date, she asks me, "How was yoga today, Mama?" And it's so funny because I don't tell her I go to yoga. She knows I practice yoga, but she always asks me, "How was yoga today?" Maybe that's a little reminder for us to ask the ones we love how their day was going, including ourselves. That's why it's so important to check in. See, how are we feeling today? How are you doing today? Maybe even through this time of evaluation, you can start to control the breath in and out of the body. Let it flow audibly in and out of the nose as the spine gets long. When you're ready, sweep your arms up to the sky, let the shoulders melt down, and take a twist off your left shoulder. Right hand to left knee, left hand plants behind you like a kickstand. Just take a nice deep stretch and twist the upper body. Exhaling fully. Inhale. Reach back through center, let the arms float off to the opposite side, left hand to right knee, gaze off the back right shoulder. Continue to flow the breath as you come in through center, and this time let the hands come forward, let your head hang, feel your spine long as you open up the hips. We're going to begin linking breath and movement now. So crawl your way forward onto your hands and knees, tabletop position, shoulders over the wrists. Gently inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, take a nice cow and cat stretch. Exhale, curling the spine, tucking the chin. Couple more times at your own pace. Inhale, sway the chest down, open the heart, lift the chin. Exhale, curl the spine, tuck the chin. One more time, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, curl the spine, tuck the chin. Nice work. And we're just getting started. Send your hips back for child's pose. Reach your arms forward. Let the forehead gently touch the mat, knees slightly apart. You're stretching out those top quads and spine. Continue to breathe as you reach the fingertips forward. Notice the spine. Bring the shoulder blades back behind you. Before we get into this first little warm-up flow, just take a moment to thank yourself for getting on your mat today and focusing on yourself and your health. So grateful we woke up with a breath and strength to move today. So let's make our way into a strength posture, plank pose, hands and toes. If this is not okay for your wrist today, make your way onto your forearms. But hold right here as you bring your hips level to your shoulders, your spine long and strong. Deepen your Ujjayi breath. Again, you can move onto your forearms now. Shoulders in line with the elbows. Hug the low belly in and deepen your breath, finding the strength and gaze off the tip of the nose. You're just gonna pike up with your toes. Yoga walk your feet up towards your elbows, towards your face. Hug the belly in, and then yoga walk your toes back out to a long plank. We're going to do that as many times as you can in the next few moments. So inhale, walk your toes up, and mindfully exhale, walk your toes back. You're going to keep hugging the low belly in and using the strength in the upper body and the back. Finding your breath, walk the toes back out to plank. That's it. That's going to help you with your strength in forearms or inversions later. But for now, let's just drop the toes off the yoga mat and hop them back onto the yoga mat. walk the toes off the yoga mat and back on the yoga mat. That's it. As many times as you'd like in these next few moments to really utilize the breath, start to sweat a little bit, build that fire from within. We gotta find a few juicers throughout this yoga class to really find the strength that we have today. Again, these challenges are just making us stronger. Drop the knees, send your hips high, and find your way to downward facing dog. Gaze between the legs, lengthen through the spine, open up the fingers wide, shake out the head. Wake up the body with the breath. We're gonna just take a little warm-up flow together, and I'll let you take it on your own timing once we count it out. So inhale, come onto the tiptoes, gaze forward, and step or float your feet up towards your hands. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, reaching the arms up to the sky. Exhale, take a side bend to the right. Grab onto a wrist. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend to the left, grounding and rooting in the heels and feet. Inhale, open up through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the fingertips. Exhale, plant your hands nice and strong. Shoot it back to plank. Squeeze the elbows into the ribs. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. From here, take those strong breaths and lift the right leg to the sky. Doesn't matter how high you take it. Just open up the hip, bend the knee, roll the ankle. Just do what feels good for you with that leg up. And then step it forward, warrior A. Root your back heel, both arms up, square your hips towards the front of the yoga mat. That's it, shoulders down, deepen your breath. From there, we're gonna press into the feet and slowly make our way to warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm back, shoulders down, nice and strong in the feet. Inhale. Hands together at heart center, prayer twist. So spin on the back toe, hook the left elbow outside the right thigh. Gaze off that upper back right shoulder. Finding your balance, gaze down, half moon, right fingertips to the right corner of your mat, left arm, left leg, float up. Doesn't matter what this pose looks like, just let it feel good in your body as you practice balancing on one leg. Maybe you lift those fingertips just slightly more off the yoga mat. From here, squeeze knee behind knee, curtsy. So get down nice and low, hands to heart center, gaze off the tip of the nose. Your left knee is squeezed behind the right. Get into that right thigh. From there, gently lunge back, drop the left knee down, bring the right arm overhead, reversing kneeling warrior. Reach the left hand back towards the left foot and open up the front side body. Windmill the hands to front center, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, arch. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Let's try it all on the left side. Grateful for that left leg as you lift it up and just observe it with your breath. Opening the hip, closing the hip, bending the knee. Stepping forward, warrior A. Both arms reach up. From there, getting lower and deeper into the lunge, warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back. Hands at heart center, prayer twist. Balancing off that back toe, right elbow hooks over the left thigh. Squeeze those palms together. That's it, gaze down, find your balance, step into half moon. Left foot down, left hand down, right arm, right leg, float up. We're still breathing, curtsy, get nice and low, squeeze right knee behind left, hands at heart center. Both hands down, lunge softly, gracefully, back right knee down, reverse kneeling warrior, left arm up, open up that side body. Deepen your breath. Gaze can be down off the back shoulder or forward. Plant your hands, plank pose, vinyasa. Lower down, inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Inhales and exhales, let's try it again a little faster this time. Inhale, build that heat from within, lift the toes or lift the heels, come onto the toes, gaze forward, float it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Let it feel good as you take your side bends to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, open up your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the fingers. Exhale, plant your hands nice and firm, jump back, low push-up. Inhale, Vinyasa, up dog to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up. We've just done this. You can do it again. Step it forward nice and strong, Warrior A. Get even deeper this time with each posture you take. Warrior B, right arm forward, left arm back. Hands at heart center, exhale, twist. Prayer, left elbow hooks outside the right thigh. And now we're balancing even though we're on both feet. Now switching to one-legged balance, half moon. Left hand, left leg, float up. Squeeze, knee behind knee, hands at heart center, curtsy. Step it back to a lunge, kneeling warrior. Right arm up, left arm back. If this is too fast for you, exhale, take your vinyasa and move at your own pace. Inhale, up dog, I'm just a guide. Exhale, down dog, but this is your practice. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it forward, nice and strong, Warrior A. Inhales and exhales, Warrior B. Hands at heart center, twist. So good for the digestive system. Hook that right elbow. Gaze down, float it up, half moon balance. See where you can take your body today. Squeeze it, knee behind knee, curtsy. Get nice and low with the hips. Hands down, step back, kneeling, reverse warrior. Left arm up, right arm back. Press the hips forward just slightly, then shift your weight forward, vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, continue to take this flow to warm up the body. Right leg comes up, steps forward, Warrior A. You're kind of making this your own little dance. Warrior B, I'm here to guide you, but if you want to do a few of your own poses, take that. Left elbow hooks, prayer twist. Half moon float, left arm, left leg lift first. Squeeze, knee behind knee, curtsy. Hands down, lunge, reverse kneeling warrior. Inhales are up, exhales are down. Continue to flow at your own pace. Vinyasa, inhale up, exhale, downward facing dog, left leg lifts. Step it forward, Warrior A. Exhale, Warrior B. Inhale, prayer twist. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, half moon balance. Exhale, squeeze it, curtsy. Get down into the thighs, lunging, kneeling warrior. Open up, let yourself start to sweat a little bit. Breathe and feel the body in this present moment. As you take your vinyasa and flow through this pose, as many times as you need, play whatever songs that suit you for this practice today. Maybe it's in the background. Whatever music that feels good for you, and maybe the music is just your breath. Listen to it as you inhale and exhale. We're just taking this one more round together on the right and left side. Again, you're moving at your own pace, finding your balance from posture to posture, moving and breathing and feeling good. The breath can be strong and it should be audible. So let that guide you as you move from pose to pose, opening and stretching, closing and strengthening, finding your focus. We're almost done. After this final posture, you take your vinyasa and I'll meet you in downward facing dog. That's it. If you're already in downward facing dog, breathe and hold that pose. If you're not there yet, take your time getting there. Listen to your breath. From this restorative pose, we're going to move into strength juicers once again. Use your strong breath. Curl your body forward into plank pose. Again, if you need to be off your wrists, go onto your forearms. Exhale, squeeze the right knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, squeeze your left knee up towards your left elbow. Inhale, step it back. Start moving, tick-tocking side to side. Not the social media kind of tick-tock, but just your legs tick-tocking, knees forward and back, alternating the right and left side. Again, bump up that music if you have it and keep going. Right and left, right and left, finding your strength and your pace. Utilize your inhales and exhales here to get stronger, full body working. If you're not playing motivated music in the background, utilize the breath. Just a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Find downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Deep, strong breaths. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, nice and high. You're going to squeeze that knee up towards the third eye, the nose, whatever you can let it touch. Inhale, lift it back up, step it forward for a nice long lunge. This time, instead of warrior A, we're going to take the opposite arm forward than the leg that is in front. So right leg forward, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm overhead, left arm wraps behind your low back. Exhale, gaze down and reach all the way through to reverse revolve half moon. So left hand down, right arm, left leg, lift up. Twisting your upper body, you're going to lift the left leg up a little bit higher and then open up into airplane pose. Extend your arms out to the side. Now reach back behind you for a bind. Clasp the fingers and stretch out the shoulders. Shoulders away from the ears, toe pointed in the back. Deepen your breath to find balance. From there, step nice and wide. Wide leg forward fold, transitioning to the back of the mat. Continue to hold that arm bind and lunge deep, crescent bound warrior. Open up your heart. Lift your chest and move into pyramid pose, nice and slow. Feet closer together, stretch through the knees, nose towards the front knee. Grounding through the feet, lift up the upper body and balance into the leg, extending out, letter D. Hook the right thigh over the left, hook and wrap the toes like ropes. Hook and wrap your arms, eagle up the arms and legs, pulling the elbows away from the chest. Slowly release, dancer pose. Right hand to right foot, left arm out in front of you. Keep kicking into the palm. That's going to help you find your balance. Extend down, standing splits, nose to front knee. Plank, vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the left side. Inhale, lift that left leg, squeeze the knee towards the midline. Inhale, lift it up, use your abdominal strength to step forward. Instead of that warrior A, reach the opposite arm forward, right arm forward, left leg forward. Reverse warrior, left arm up, right arm wraps. Exhale, come on through, revolve half moon, another windmill with the arms. Right hand down, left arm, right leg lifts, extending through the back of the knee. From there, airplane float. Clasp your hands behind your low back to find that bind. Stick with the breath. Keep the bind, extend it back, wide-legged, forward fold transition, back to the front of the mat. Lunge deep over that right thigh, knee over heel. Lift through the chest, open up. Exhale, pyramid pose, forward fold, nose towards the front shin. Release the bind, stand up into the right leg, extend the left leg out, letter D. Wrap and hook like ropes, eagle up the arms and legs. Continue to find your balance as you sink lower and lower into the base leg. Reach the left foot back into the left hand, right arm out in front of you, chest parallel to the mat, dancer to standing splits. Exhale, vinyasa, plank pose. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg strengthens and lifts. We'll do it all again. Continue, squeeze in through the midline. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, step it forward. Alternate your arms. Reverse, warrior, revolve, warrior. Opening up the right side, lunge deep. Revolve those arms, half moon balance. Twisted upper body. Exhale. Inhale, lift up, airplane. Clasp your hands, stretch and balance. Step it through, wide-legged transition to the back of the mat. Again, just repeating this nice warm-up. Open up into a great big lunge and then step forward, pyramid pose. Find your balance, find your graceful ease of transition, and extend your right leg forward, one-legged balance. Eagle to dancer. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Continue to find your breath as you make this your own. If you know where you're going from standing splits, vinyasa to the back of the mat, take this flow into your own hands and body and continue to move, listening to whatever music or sound of the breath that works for you. Inhale, left leg lift, squeeze it in, step it forward, extend right arm forward, left leg forward, reverse revolve warrior. Exhale, come through revolve half moon. Balance standing airplane, clasp your hands, transition wide leg, pyramid pose, forward fold. Don't forget that lunge first in the warrior. Open up the chest. Exhale, stretch it out, pyramid pose. Stand all the way up. Release the arm bind, D, extending forward, eagle arms and legs, dancer. Left leg back behind you, right arm out in front. Standing splits from there. You can always take an inversion if it feels good to you. Add in poses that feel good. Take out what doesn't serve you today. I'm going to flow through this a few more rounds. You take it into your own hands. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Warrior, step it through. Left arm forward, right arm back. Right arm up, reverse. Half moon twisted. Airplane, clasp your hands behind you, take a balance. Extend, breathe, wide leg, take it to the back of the mat, lunge deep, crescent warrior, keep the bind if you can, pyramid pose. Stand all the way up, release the bind, letter D, extend the leg out, hook and wrap the thighs, hook and wrap the arms. Feel the breath as you take it through to dancer. Extend and balance. If you fall out, come right back in. Continue. This is my final round after standing splits. Again, you take as many rounds as you need. After this left side, inhale, lift the left leg. I will meet you in child's pose. Finally, make your way after standing splits into child's pose or any restorative posture of your choice. Check in once again as your hips send back and your arms are forward in child's pose. Deepen your breath. Where are you right now as you check in with yourself? Find that same strength. We just got a little bit more to push through and some relaxing stretches. So come onto your back, extend your feet up. Our last little juicer ab workout. As you extend your feet into an L shape, hands behind your head like a pillow. Reach the opposite hand to opposite foot and then bring both feet together in the center. Reach opposite hand, opposite foot. Left hand to right foot, center. Right hand to left foot, center. You got this. Keep the breath twisting side to side. Work those obliques and go at your own pace. Feel yourself shake and challenge yourself today. You're getting so much stronger. Bump up whatever music you're listening to and jam out with this ab strengthener. Keep going with the breath. That's it. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Hug the knees into your chest. Rock side to side, massaging the low spine. Deep inhales and exhales. Plant your feet down. Inhale, lift your hips up. Bridge pose, lengthening the midline. Continue to breathe through the front side body, then exhale, lower down one vertebrae at a time. Once you're fully released, bring the legs back up and go ahead and hook the right heel over the left thigh, figure 4. Reach through the gap between the thighs and pull onto that bent left leg, pulling both legs towards the chest. It's a reversed pigeon pose. You go as deep as you need, opening up the glutes and the hips. Breathe as back just lengthens into the yoga mat. Take these next few yin postures and release. Change sides. Left heel hooks over right thigh. Stay here as long as you need. Continue to open up. Release back through center and take the knees all the way off to one side, arms long to a T, chin off the opposite shoulder that the knees fall into. Spinal twist. Let gravity take hold and feel all the benefits from the strength of this practice. Now opening you up. Inhale through center, exhale, change sides. Instead of worrying about what you're going to be like tomorrow or dwelling on the past, appreciate your body and your breath in this present moment. Inhale through center, exhale, release. The legs straight, arms by your sides, eyelids heavy, relaxing the body, mind, and breath. Savasana. Take rest. Stay here as long as you need, yogi. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next yoga video.